I've always been interested in learning to fly ever since I was a child. I never thought I'd be able to because I'm legally blind due to a condition called retinitis pigmentosa, which severely limits my peripheral vision while leaving a lot of my central vision intact. I can't drive a car, and I use my long white cane to navigate in dark and low light situations. This year I saw a video online of a pilot who lost his license due to the same condition, but he wanted to keep flying, so his friends would take him up and he'd go for short flights. That got me thinking, so I contacted a local flying club here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I was surprised to find out that not only would the club offer me an introductory flight lesson, but that my instructor, Alex, would encourage me to pursue flight instruction.
I'm a flight instructor out here at Ann Arbor Airport. In my day job, I work as a ear surgeon. Well, I started flying when I was a young boy. My dad was a pilot, so I kind of grew up around airplanes. My initial plan was to fly professionally for a living. I wanted to be a Navy pilot. So I went and I flunked the physical because my vision wasn't good enough. Back then you had to have 20/20 uncorrected vision to fly in the military.
So you take the controls. Okay, you have the controls. Yep. We're gonna climb out at 70 knots. Okay.
It would be very easy for me to assume that you're seeing things adequately that maybe you're not. And so I think it's important for us to communicate well on that basis.
I just had a little realization that I think with the nose high and your lack of peripheral vision, you have a hard time seeing the horizon.
You got it.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that too.
It started out with a question of what can I do, and it's slowly turning into an exploration of what can we do together across ability.
With the peripheral vision being a problem, it's harder to detect traffic. But that's okay. I can do that part.
What does it mean for myself to learn how to fly? What does it mean for others? Can I do this? What'll be the barriers? What'll be the bridges? Will I be able to make it all the way through flight instruction? I'm a special education teacher and an advocate for students with disabilities. So for me, this is a really important project to see if I could do what it took to learn how to fly, even though I couldn't ultimately get my license.
So I could see a lot of people saying, well, why would you spend all this money when the endpoint is limited? But the endpoint's limited no matter what you do. So we've gone from flying airplanes to the most fundamental part of being a human being.
Very nice.
I'm interested in and very passionate about exploring the boundaries and rough edges of ability and disability, and the implications of flying blind. It's been a few weeks and I'm working on documenting the journey, and I hope that you'll support me in creating this documentary so that I can get this story out to the world, and especially for the benefit of children with disabilities and their families, educators, and communities. Facebook.com/FlyingBlindDoc. Twitter @FlyingBlindDoc.